Welcome back. You're still watching Newsfeed PM, the late edition. So the Gauteng government has promised it will not be cutting jobs in education, health or any of the sectors impacted by the budget cuts and debt prioritisation. Finance MEC Lebogang Maile provided a frank overview of the province's financial standing during his mini-budget presentation at the Gauteng Provincial Legislature today. He announced that the budget will increase by 2.1 billion rand, offering some relief to strained municipal resources. Newzroom Afrika's Veronica Makhoali has those details.
Well, the Gauteng provincial government has given a roadmap of its spending priorities, giving crucial funding to sectors including health, education, as well as social development. I am joined by the DDG of the Gauteng Provincial Treasury. Dade, thank you for your time. Given what we heard in terms of summary, does this show a good outlook in terms of Gauteng's provincial economy?
Precisely, Veronica. That's the whole purpose of the MEC presenting today, the medium-term budget policy statement, to be able to really give the residents of Gauteng an indication of what to expect when he presents the main budget in March 2025.
We saw a large sum in terms of the adjustment budget added to sectors such as health, education, and social development. We also heard the MEC speaking about the fact that in order to ensure that the province can afford this, they will not be cutting jobs in some of these crucial sectors. But the reality of spending some of this funding, we know that there has been issues of rollover, yes?
Veronica, that is very important for Gauteng province in particular, to ensure that there is stability in the social sector, because as a province we exist to provide social services. So the money that has really been allocated, particularly to your labor-intensive departments like health, education, and even the social development, amount of over 200 million was allocated even to the NPI, the NPOs, just to ensure stability, to ensure continuity in the provision of services. But in addition to that, you'll have also then noticed that the MEC, in the manner in which he has made the adjustment in the budget that was appropriated in March, he has taken into account that Gauteng is the economic hub of this country. He has outlined even the focus areas around infrastructure and the reforms that are going to be introduced in the medium to long term.
Yeah. And DDG, just before I let you go, there is, of course, the issue of debt and revenue collection. We see the dysfunctionality of municipalities, not just affecting residents in those metros, but, of course, adding to the additional constraints on the Gauteng province. How are we assisting municipalities in terms of not drowning the province, but actually aiding in terms of its coffers?
The MEC did really outline the active steps that the province is really taking in ensuring really that there is stability in that space, and specifically, I think just then the issue of debt. It's really one of the things that is number one in the priority, because we don't want it to then see in the near future, debt really undermining even the purchasing power of the budget that the MEC will be presenting in March 2025.
Right. Well, thank you very much, DDG, there, giving us essentially an outlook of what we can expect in March when the province, of course, tables its budget. But what is really important there coming out is essentially the province's aim in terms of tackling debt. This comes as revenue collection remains a plague in terms of not just municipalities, but affecting the broader work that should be done by the province. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Veronica Makhoali at the Gauteng Legislature in Johannesburg.